Chris, how are you today?
Good.
You enjoying IBS?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Well, thanks for making some time for us.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the?
Yeah, I'm Chris Vaughn with Esperanza Homes. We're in McAllen, Texas. I'm Vice President of Operations. So over pre-construction process, architecture, design, our purchasing side, and lastly, our production side.
Tell me a little bit about Esperanza Homes. Maybe volume, who your demographic is, market you're in.
Yeah, so Esperanza Homes, last year we built 547 homes. We closed 505 homes. So we're in McAllen, Texas, all the way down to Brownsville, Texas. Our majority, about 60% of the homes we build are entry level, and the other 40% is move up. So average square footage is 1,800 square feet, 2,000 square feet. And average price point is around 189,000.
Excellent, excellent. So you have floor plans, options, selections that happen, and then you build it forward?
Correct. So we have about 30 floor plans, and each of those floor plans has four elevations. All of that is priced out. All the options are priced out, and we offer those across all of our communities.
Great, great. Tell us a little bit about the first ECI product that you decided to use at Esperanza Homes.
Yeah, first ECI product that we decided to use was Mark Systems back in 2017, and then since then we've added InSearch as well as Lot View as well.
Great, great. So right now you have Mark Systems, Lot View, and InSearch all working together for all the homes that you build.
Yes.
Great. What kind of problems were you looking to solve when you implemented Mark Systems?
Yeah, so for us at the time, we were building around 40 to 50 homes a year. Everything was a little manual entry, a lot of legwork from all the departments, and then bringing it all together. So we were having to do manual estimating into the POs. Selection sheets were all done manually. So it was based off of the design consultant or sales consultant, and then pass that information on and making sure they got it in a timely manner. Schedules, there were no schedules. There was phone calls and text messages, word of mouth on the field.
Excellent. So 50 homes a year up to over 500 homes a year.
Correct.
That's tremendous growth.
Trying to get to 600 for 2024.
Wow. Wow. That's fantastic. So talk to me a little bit about what you're doing with Lot View in your business.
Yeah. So Lot View has been awesome for us on the sales side, as well as the development and production side. But mostly on the sales side because all of our lots, we have coach streets and neighborhoods. So none of our lots are the same size. So lot fits are very important for us. Our pre-construction side of operations inputs the lot fits into Mark Systems, which pushes through to Lot View for our sales team to see. So our customer is able to go to our website and view the neighborhood of their choice, click a lot that they're interested in, and see those floor plans and elevations that fit onto the lots. And if a floor plan that they do like fits that lot, then they're able to reserve that lot from our esperanzahomes.com. and then push through to Mark Systems for our sales team. So it's really expedited the process of, instead of our sales consultant having to ask the customer which lots they're interested in, then put a request in for pre-construction to see if that lot actually fits, which could take anywhere from 24 hours to 72 hours. Now it's actually live in the system and allows us to expedite our sales process.
Wow. So saving yourself days in that process.
Right.
Also, did you ever run into any issues with people picking the wrong lot?
Oh, yeah.
Having to back that out?
Oh, yeah. and I'm the one that hears about it because we said the house would fit, which would delay sales even more. To be able to see that has been key in expediting the sales process, to getting our customer to their home, as well as being able to track the progress of the home on Lot View and see how far out it is from the estimated closing date and any other milestone that there is.
Wow, that's fantastic. So 50 homes to 500 homes, finding those efficiencies with Mark Systems, eliminating the lot fit type of issues using Lot View.
Yes.
Fantastic. What type of issues were you running into on the option selection side? What is InSearch doing for you?
Yeah, so the option selection side for us, I'll start real quickly with Mark Systems, was the inability to have that live pricing for us when doing the design selection meetings. Our customers now have the go into the design selection meeting. Our purchasing team prices out the options, goes to materialist. We have live pricing in the system, which has been great for our design team, expediting the design process. With InSearch, we now have the ability to show our customers the options that we're offering. So a customer goes in for a virtual meeting or an in-person meeting, we see the options that we offer, but they're not seeing those options live on their house or in their kitchen that they're choosing. With InSearch, we have our interior visualizer, we have our exterior visualizer, so now the customer is able to see exactly what the options or the color selections that they're choosing is going to look like in their kitchen or the exterior of their home. And then lastly, the interactive plan for us, that our customers be able to click whatever structural options or flex options that they're interested in, which we already have priced out in Mark Systems, and then see that on their floor plan and see how they want to personalize their floor plan has been awesome for them. And to be able to see it on the website rather than seeing here's what the options would be over here, seeing it live happen on the interactive plan has been great.
Fantastic. So it saved you time in the selections process. Do you think it helped increase option sales at all? I know you're in first-time home buyer territory, but has it increased option
100%. So on the exterior visualizer, now we have our white water upgrade. Be able to see that when we first rolled that option out, customers had no idea what that option was because we haven't done that before. Now customers are able to see that live, and we've seen an uptick in the sales there, as well as the interactive plan. Before, our brochures were always kind of out of date. We'd update our base plan, and then 3 months later, the brochure would be updated because we had to update the base plan, pass it on to marketing. Now it's live in the system to where our customers are able to see that option live and ensure that it is available in Mark Systems. So we have seen much less headache in regards to the sales and design side for choosing those options for our customers or any questions that may come up, and then uptick on the options available and our customers choosing those options.
Fantastic. So we predefine all of this information. You've cut down time, you've increased profitability, you've increased revenue. Talk a little bit about, in closing, field operation. I mean, to go from 50 homes a year to 500 homes a year, that's a really big leap. How does your field operation work, systems that you have in place right now, and what types of things are you thinking about for the future?
Mark Systems is where that comes into play for us. We live and die by Mark Systems. Our schedules, so the great thing about Mark Systems is it ties everything together. It brings in our sales, our material list, our vendor pricing, our options, to be able to update our vendor pricing and then go live update our option pricing to the margins that we want has been incredible. But then to have all of that pushed through the material list and POs that go live onto our schedule in Mark Systems has been incredible. So for us, the past few years, the big push on being 100% on the schedule and not off phone calls or text messages has been our biggest push. And Mark Systems has made that possible for us because we have our purchase orders that are tied to the schedule, our selections that are tied to the schedule, we have our plans tied to our schedule. Everything is live and the schedule drives itself. So being able to, even though we have a system in Mark Systems, being able to customize our own schedule and utilize Mark Systems to import it into it, and then drive the actual schedule in the job site. Our trade partners and vendors are relying nearly 100% on the schedule. If we have a delay, we add an exception, which extends the duration of the job. Our scopes of work are now translated onto the schedule through checklists. Everything is utilized there. It is the hub. I can go on and on for everything that we're tying into it, but it allows our superintendents to spend less time on the phone, email, and more time walking the job site, doing quality checks, spending time with customers, and ensuring that we have the best customer experience because we have a system that is driving it and allowing us to scale across the board.
Fantastic. So if you had to give some advice to someone who was looking to implement one of these products, Mark Systems for the very first time, or InSearch, or any of these other products that we have that we offer at ECI, what type of advice would you give someone thinking about that?
Yeah, best advice I would say is the multitude of products that ECI offers. We're using the three that we've gone over today. Finding the ones that you need the most right now and getting them rolled out and implemented as quickly as possible with your team. The quicker you get that rolled out or implemented, you're going to be able to move on to the next product, which I guarantee is going to help you scale your business and grow, and ensure that you have trained your team up to utilize the system correctly. Because if your team is utilizing it correctly, you guys are going to be able to scale, grow, and become that much more efficient across the board.
Excellent. And then how do you get everybody to buy in? I mean, you're doing a lot of great things here. I'm sure you've added some people. I'm sure there was a lot of change in your business. How did you get over change? How did you get everybody to buy in?
Change is very difficult for us, especially with any of these individuals that have been in the industry for a long time. We're showing them how it's going to make their job easier. And with us, it's been fairly simple to do that because we build our schedule, and then we have a project manager build a house by the schedule or another superintendent, and we show it how much quicker our cycle time was in comparison. We're showing them the benefits of it all and buying in. So for us, we would identify all those pain points, and we identify those pain points by getting feedback from our team. hearing from the team, not just saying, okay, we're building the homes in 200 days and we want to build them in 100 days. We heard the feedback from our team, then showed what the Mark Systems, Lobby or InSearch was able to do for them in live examples, and then had them buy in. And for our trade partners and our vendors, it was very difficult because they're all dependent on phone calls and text messages or emails, but showing them how it's going to increase their profitability by following the schedule and the systems that we have. And that they're able to scale their operation as well. And it was challenging at first, but once we realized it wasn't just saying you have to follow this, showing them the real life examples, which again was very simple to do, and to show their profitability, increasing their efficiency, increasing, and our superintendent's jobs becoming much more relaxed and much more efficient, where they're able to focus and enjoy what they're doing in the field. We were able to get that buy-in because they're saving time across the board.
Awesome. Thank you very much for making
Absolutely.
time here at
I appreciate
IBS,
it.
Chris. Thank you for being a customer. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.